For the most part, the one or two people that watch this video know who I am and know everything, so I don't have to explain stuff a lot. But I do find myself saying I've never really talked about anything about myself or anything like that, which is kind of funny because I'm like 1400 videos, like 5 years into this. You'd think by now you, but I mean, I just don't see it as anything interesting, or I don't see it as something that I have to give exposition to just because. What am I gonna do? Tell my mom about me? She knows everything. She was there. But I think something that's especially because of what's going on with COVID and how I've been working from home since March. It's now November. I don't have to interact with people almost at all anymore, which for me, for being shy. So believe it or not, I'm incredibly. I'm not as shy as I used to be. But like when I was a little kid, people would think I was mute because I just would stand there and not say anything at all. But it's easy to do this because I'm not talking. There's literally nobody in the room right now. I can just talk into the camera and I don't even have to think about, somebody watching or something like that. That doesn't matter. Just being alone and everything is cool, but being shy, all of my tendencies to be shy and just be alone for the most part have ramped up quite a bit. Being a shy person is, at my age, and especially considering now that I do this all the time, seems very just absurd, and I'm embarrassed by it a lot because I catch myself just being shy and like not, and it's like, you're 41, nobody cares. Nobody, if you embarrass yourself, it's not going to be the first time, and it certainly won't be the last. I have to just give myself that thought. Okay, nobody cares. Just do what you have to do. Just say what you're going to say. Maybe think about it, but don't feel that you're going to be. I don't know. As a little kid, when you're embarrassed or when you're shy, really, you don't say anything. You don't feel like anybody really cares, which they don't. I mean, you're right about that part, that nobody cares, but that doesn't mean that you don't express yourself. You don't say things. You don't put yourself out there. And part of what the pandemic has done for me is just put me back in a box, which I'm perfectly fine with, except that there's going to be a time where this ends. Maybe. You don't know. At this point, it's anybody's guess. At least in this country, the US, but I don't know. I know what I have to do to keep myself from being too shy, but I'm just lazy enough to fall back into my old habits. I think YouTube doesn't help. You'd think it would, but I guess if I had like 10,000 people watching these videos and a bunch of people, interacting and comments and things like that, maybe being more out there would be something. But I don't know. Being this age and being shy just seems stupid, and it's something. It's like everything else. Why can't anything just be easy? If I want to play guitar good, I have to sit there and practice all day. If I want to be good at speaking, I have to sit here and practice all day. If I want to stop being shy, I have to sit here and practice all the time. Which now, do you really want to go around talking around a bunch of strangers? No. It's bad news, bad decision. Just in the sense of you're not wearing a mask or whatever. I don't know. I just thought about being shy, talking about being shy, and being on YouTube just don't seem to mix, but they really, doing this, staying in front of a camera and just talking, has nothing to do with interacting with other people. And that's the point where I when I have to talk on the phone or do something like that, I just get everything together and it's like, okay, let's just get this over with as quickly as possible. For work, I have to do that. I have to speak to other people and things like that, and it's just, ugh. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I know I can get out of the hole. I know for the most part what I have to do to get out of it is just the will to do it. And right now, maybe it's not too bad being shy with a global pandemic happening.